Hello and welcome back to Finance Fixtory. So today we'll be talking about how to get free electricity and other freebies just by simply paying your electricity bills. And I'll also be talking about Masterclass that I'll be doing in the following week. So I hope you had a good week and thank you for tuning in. So today we'll talk about how you get free electricity, and this is actually with Octopus Energy. So this week I was able to get some free electricity, and in order to obtain that you have to simply use your electricity. Now I know it sounds really strange, but what you got to do in order to qualify with Octopus Energy, they've been very generous over the past few months, and I think they've been awarded like top energy companies over the past year. They've also had this thing called Octopus, so when you use your electricity during a certain time, you're able to get yourself some extra points, and then you can use those points to essentially convert into cash or to collect them and spend on something that they've offered you with. And for once, well, they've been doing all this throughout winter, but for once they actually decided that they would give out free electricity. So this actually means that with free electricity, you would have to use your electricity as you would normally use it, but then any extra, additional usage that you'd use during this particular hour, they would give it to you for free. So for example, I'm sure they would be working out like your daily pattern for how much you use on like during the week and such, and they probably notice that if you're someone who works in like corporate, you go to work, like if you're in a legal sector for example, you go to work 3 days a week and work home 2 days a week, then you'll have like an average of electricity that you would use. I think they work this out, and so if they see anything like abnormal, or by abnormal like excessive use, for instance, a day when you're doing deep cleaning and you may use a lot of electricity. For example, when I previously made a video about the Bax cleaner that I use, and how it's essentially it's very helpful. It helps me to clean my upholstery and my carpet, and I found it like a lifesaver really, because using a sponge all the time is not the most ideal way. So if you have an upholstery cleaner, that is good, but I do feel like things like that do use up a lot of electricity, so it's something that you may want to use maybe at least once a month or every couple of months just to get your deep cleaning done. So if you have like a opportunity to have free electricity, I'd advise you to actually do your deep cleaning then. So the way the free electricity works is that you'll have like an hour where you can get your free electricity, and you can do your hoovering, your cleaning, your deep cleaning with your Vax cleaner or something like that, or your oven, because the oven takes up a lot of energy, or your hob, and etc. So that's what I did. Because I'd already done my deep cleaning, I just did some extra hoovering. So I thought, you know what, let me go over my hoovering, because why not? So this is what happened. Yes, apologies for the noise. The window's open, it's a warm night, so yes, warm nights in England, yeah. So this is what happened this week. So I got an hour free of free electricity, and I tried to make use of it. But of course, if I had more things to do and more time, then I'd probably do more with it. Now, another thing that Octopus Energy have also been doing is giving out free coffees and free Gregs as well. So if you're a customer of Octopus Energy, and I'm not sure if any other companies do this as well, but if you're like a customer of these energy companies, I'm sure they're doing incentives. But as far as I know, at the moment, it's only Octopus Energy offering like these free Gregs and free Cafe Nero drinks. So yeah, take advantage of it, but they're not going to advertise it. Well, you're not going to hear it advertised on the radio although I do hear them advertise on the radio every day, they're not going to advertise this. I only found out about it because I checked my emails, and then I just happened to one day be in the app and I discovered it. So it's always good to, like, whatever you're subscribed to, if you pay for like your bank, like for example, if you pay for Barclays or NatWest, always look at the incentives that they have so you can save money in other ways as well. So I will also talk about, on the topic of electricity, I'll also talk about how it would be a good idea to lock in your electricity rates now. And so obviously it's summer, it's like you're using less electricity, but of course the nights are getting darker earlier. So I can only give Octopus Energy as an example. They have been for months, and actually when we go back a bit, for months I have predicted that around October 2023 we would have a decline in the electricity and gas rates, and I waited and it did actually happen, and it was on the 1st of October 2023. That was a great day, but of course we had winter, and winter, as you can all agree, wasn't the most cheapest or affordable winter to have. It was a very cold winter. So yes, I would say that you need to lock in your prices now before the end of summer, because it's very easy to go into summer and you forget about what you need to pay for in time for winter. Same goes for, like, if you're using energy, like a gas meter, pay as you go, and you think, oh, in the summer I only use like 30 quid a month or 40 quid, it doesn't matter, so I'll cut it in half. I used to have this mindset, but then I realised, like, if I keep topping up £40 a month in the summer, then by the time it comes winter, I'm going to be starving, essentially. I will need to find some extra money, because it's just going to cut through it. So what the plan is to build up money throughout the summer months, so that in the winter months you're okay, because we don't know what the prices are going to be in the winter months. So I would advise, if your energy companies are saying, oh, we have these rates, because remember guys, the rates were slashed on 1st of July this year, 2024, and they have been the lowest that they've been for, I'd say, about 2 years. I always try and keep an eye on this stuff, but I did predict that it would go down in October, and it did. So it's up to you if you want to take opportunity of this, but I would recommend that you try and lock in those rates now, so that essentially you're paying less through whether it's direct debit or topping up. But separately, if you have a meter, just keep paying the amount that you normally pay, so that in winter you don't have to really try and look for extra money that you don't have. And the last thing that I will be saying is that I will also be doing a masterclass on the 28th of August. This is actually for my university that I attended, and I will be speaking about all financial literacy needs and anything covering topics such as credit, building credit, savings, how I save for my first home, how you can save on food, travel, entertainment, and lots more. So I hope to see you soon, and I hope that this video was useful. If you like these type of videos, then let me know, and feel free to come back again and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.